Welcome everybody to game number 2. Your Regis Raiders versus the Littleton Hawks Club Team 18U Part 2 here, coming to you from the Ice Ranch located in Littleton, Colorado. You have myself, Ishmael Hernandez, joined by the out of retirement but never forgotten Mr. John Griffin. How are you, John?
Ishmael, thank you. Appreciate the invitation to come in as a
absolutely.
guest commentator.
Absolutely.
What an honor to come here and see the Regis Raiders play some hockey.
Yeah. When the family found out you were coming back, it was such a good thing. People were happy, excited, going through the memory bank of the times we were together and the things you've said that are just your calling card. So we'll see if we get some of that out of you today.
Oh, well, I got to get warmed up here, Ish. I appreciate it. But, hey, it was great hearing you and John last night.
Oh, I appreciate that. That.
You know, really got me excited about coming out here tonight to see the team and work with you. And, yeah, hats off to John. First time on the
right behind us.
Yeah.
The man. Pretty good rookie season, right?
John did a great job last night. It was great to hear. So yesterday we had a pretty good game. The Raiders ended up going down 3-0, but we saw a lot of good things for a team who's only had 1 week of practice versus a great Littleton program. Littleton, man, they come out aggressive, fast. They put a lot of pressure. They can stretch the ice like no other team, and they were able to get in some good shots and get it in the back of the net. But hey, it looks like they're wearing the red with the black trim. It looks like we got the Obi logo on the front with the stick.
Yep.
Maybe I don't have that right, but that's what it looks like from up here.
So who was our lineups today? So we did go through some changes, as you guys know. Nico Pinero went down with a hurt knee, so we're going to be resting him out. So coach had to make some changes along with the goalie. Hernandez will be taking the bench for this game, and Miller is going to come out. But as far as our lines go, who are our lines?
All right, starting at forwards. Wing, Michael Manville with the Ian Beck and Jake Filler together. We got the Reese Peterson, Parker Brenner, Carter Razor Schick on the other wing. Nolan Williams on a line with Connor at the center and Cameron at the right wing. Eli Ash and Camden Lai will get a center rotating through. And on D-ish, we got Matthew Carter and Chase Patterson, Luke Miller, Zach Lorenzo, the sophomore, Dylan Paranjape and Liam McDonald with our 7th defenseman, just coming out for his second game as a defenseman, number 9, Luke Damroth. I got to hand it to Luke.
Stepping up.
Jumping in. He's been playing forward most of his life. Saw a great, I was just talking to his dad, Will, the head JV coach, before the game, and great opportunity for Luke.
Yeah.
And then goal, we got Ryan Miller backed up by Elijah. Elijah's got the start last night. It was great to see Elijah. It's he
played well.
He's a competitor. Oh yeah.
Well.
You're just the team's getting their chemistry going in the first game out, and
you got to get out there, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Knock the dust off and shake it up and see what works and what doesn't.
It's good. Coach Ott, congratulations on the head coaching position for the Regis Jesuit Raiders. So
good to see that familiar face.
He made some comments before the game. I'll share those later.
So here we go. Face off, we have Reese, Brenner, and Schick to start it off. Backed in by Carter as one of the Ds.
Looking forward to seeing this line play. I haven't seen them too much, obviously, but
they work well. So back to the action. Regis dumping it deep in the back. Littleton comes out, gets it into the neutral, looking for that pass as always.
Carter and Patterson on the D's start that game too. So 16:25 in the first. We get a first whistle, right?
Yeah, now we've got some icing.
So we got number 1 there in goal for the 18U Littleton. That would be Jack Ryan.
Face-off glove side of Miller. Regis able to dig it out. Here comes Williams. Williams get it over, gets it through the stick of Blackbat. Blackbat takes a quick shot. Pad saved by Littleton. And Littleton's able to bring it out up into neutral ice. Ihaya trying to take it away but can't get a stick on it. 10 pushes it deep. Miller knocks it out and throws a save as Regis comes back out with it into the neutral ice from Ihaya. Ihaya to Williams. Miller.
Luke takes it up, just kicks it into the Littleton bench. So, yeah, it's I'm looking for. We had a 3-0 game last night.
Yeah, 3-0.
But you know, we're looking forward to early season things. Got to get developed. So
I think they will. The potential for this team to grow and grow quickly is there. So
Liam McDonald's on D right now. His first game this year or this season here. He wasn't there last night.
Manville and trying to get it out but can't. Gets it back to Beck. Beck rotates it neutral, comes into the zone. Joppe with a quick shot from the blue line, goes off of 17 from Littleton. There's Beck to pick it up. Beck, Manville, back to Beck. Beck trying to get it out, but Littleton's there to stop it. And now they're looking up and moving, going into neutral. Always looking for that stretch pass, takes it across. I'm surprised there wasn't an offsides there. Tank came across pretty quick.
Let's go, Liam.
Manville, Filler. Filler giving some pressure, dumps it over the middle to Beck. Beck gets a stick on it but loses it. No control there.
Way to go, Matthew. Way to keep it in.
Zip punches it back in as it comes out. Great help from Carter. Ash behind the net. Lai.
Zip is Camden Lai. It's a great nickname for him.
It's nice seeing the fire come off those skates when he gets wide open. Ash. Ihaya chases it down with Zip to the left. As they dump it deep in the corner with Littleton, number 17. Ash and Ihaya battling it out. Lie up high. Littleton comes out into the neutral. Tries to punch it in. Patterson then takes it away. Carter round the Lie. Lie loses it, gets in his feet. Back to Patterson.
Patterson wraps it around. Looks like we're going to have a quick icing here.
Oh, they wave it off.
14-10 in the first, folks.
Good job from Ash chasing it down and waiting for that whistle, putting some pressure and keeping that puck in the zone for us. Littleton trying to get it out, and they do, but nobody there in the neutral. As Reese puts the lick on 14, puts him down, keeps it in the zone. Brenner there to follow it up. Schick can't get a stick on it. Back to Miller. Miller cycles it around the cage. Littleton trying to pick it up. Great hit by Brenner.
Let's keep it down to that end.
For sure.
Let's get some shots-ish.
And that's what we talked about yesterday, just puck possession, which Regis had. Great puck possession. We just couldn't get it as many shots as I would like to see on net.
Zach Lorenzo dumps it back down. The sophomore on one of the three sophomores on the team.
Yep.
Playing that left point on D.
Peterson and Schick. Schick tries to backhand it but can't get a good handle. And Littleton's coming out into neutral. Lorenzo, a.k.a. Zoe.
Gets it, chases it back, gets it over to Miller. Miller can't get it out. Luke's got it back. All right.
Here we go, Schick. Schick takes it into the zone. Up top, has Nolan, tries to do a backhand, but nothing. Williams creates it, tries to do a wraparound back to Schick. Surprises Schick to the blue line. Joppe keeps it in back to Schick. Schick looking for Ihaya, but can't get it to him as Ihaya races across the top.
Nice.
Joppe, Schick. Schick desperately trying to get a hold of this puck and can't. There's Miller. Miller to Nolan. Nolan loses the puck. Littleton picks it up and dumps it out. Gets it out into neutral.
Parent-Joppy with that good speed going back. Circles around the net, right?
Yep, brings it back out and quickly to the neutral. We get across, we're good. Miller, Manville tries to take a shot and he can't get a stick on it.
2-on-2 hockey here. Shot on Miller with the save. Holds the puck at 12:04-ish. We've had the puck more down there than on our own end.
Game one, it was like that. We had great puck possession. We just couldn't get it in. We just need to set it up, take a quick shot or a good shot.
Reed Watson on the face-off for Littleton. We're still getting to know this roster here on Littleton. So
McDowell gets taken away from Littleton. Quick shot over the middle. Miller punches it out deep in the corner. Chased down by Beck. Beck head up, looking for the pass. Gets it to Fuller. Fuller to Manville. Manville loses. Beck follows it up to try to keep it in, and they do. Fuller punches it into the zone. Little stick work, body work. Over the middle, nobody there. Carter protecting it at the blue line, but Littleton's able to get it out in a neutral. And here comes 7 for Littleton as Rath tried to jump up. Quick shot and score.
Right over the shoulder. Kind of how it started the other day, but we're going to look at the highlight here. Came in right over his glove side, far side shot, top corner. Ryan's a veteran. He'll get his.
He'll shake it.
He'll be good.
So
that's at 11:28 in the first.
At 1-0 Littleton. We have Ihaya on the face-off, supported by Zip and Ash. Littleton wins the face-off. Takes it back, gets a reset, looking for that stretched ice. Get it in the zone. Patterson's there to punch it back in, but they can't get it out. Carter with support behind the cage. Cycles it around for Lai. Lai dumps it in, neutral. Patterson.
Gets it over to Carter.
Carter looking up for the pass, back to Patterson. Patterson to Lai. Let's go, Zip. Lai steps up, takes a few shots, tries to get it to Ash, but puts it behind him. Ihaya picks it up deep in the corner.
He had that opportunity in that high slot.
He did. Good look. Littleton digs it out.
He was looking for his teammate, but once he gets some confidence on that, it'll be zipping that in.
Yeah, he will. Ash and Lai.
Keep that puck in there.
Ihaya takes a shot high. Goes down. Ash, Ihaya digging in the corner.
Ihaya digs it out. Nice little dig there.
Watch the far side. Calling him clear and safe. No touch up. Looking for the middle. Can't get it to 15. High defenseman take a shot off the body of, I believe it was Ihaya.
Shot from the point.
Yeah. Back up to the point. 12 takes a shot. Glove save. Miller.
Nice save, Ryan. 9:51 in the first. Hey, we got a shout out to Alan Waters here.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's working the JV team this year, so we're not going to be able to get as much of him on the telecast. But we wish him the best with the JV team and Will Damrath.
So off the face-off, the puck gets dumped deep. Brenner over the top, tries to get it to Schick. Schick can't get it in. Miller takes a shot from the blue line. It bounces off of Littleton, and Regis is forced to touch up as they push it back into the zone. Everybody's clear and good to go. Brenner puts some pressure. Puck comes out neutral. Miller, Schick, back to Littleton, and Littleton dumps it in deep. Miller cycling it near board, but gets it right back. Miller, Brenner.
Let's go, Brenner.
Get that stick in there, Brenner. Over the middle, 17. Good look, shot save.
Glove save. He came out on that. That was key.
Two things I've noticed about Littleton is they can stretch that ice. They come across this blue line and they're already looking far downfield, opposite side of the ice. And then the other thing is when they're deep in that corner, they always have a man hovering over the goalie. Always.
They're picking their spots where the D isn't.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. So we got a good bounce for Regis. Blattbat. Williams. Blattbat takes a quick shot off the pad of the goalie. Ihaya. Williams. Digging in deep. There's Blattbat cycling it back in the corner. Back over the middle.
Liam with the shot.
Quick shot high over the net. Just need to get down a little lower.
Yeah,
and Littleton comes back out with it. Joppe there to pick it up, but we get an icing.
We get icing at 8:30. So yeah, we got the organizational changes. Coach Ott coming in with the varsity. He's so familiar with the program. He's had all these guys.
I think it's the best decision for this team is to slide him up and keep things the way they're going.
He's a passionate guy. They'll do well with Terry.
So quick face off.
Came up, made sure we had our lineup set and lineup pages here for the broadcasters. Appreciate that, Mr. Ott.
Littleton trying to set something up here and get a good pass. Regis doing an amazing job of covering bodies. Manville dumps it in deep. Him and Filler and Beck chasing it down. Joppe sitting back looking for that open player.
Manville just got cut underneath the chin, but he's
battle over the top.
Yeah, I like that, blocking the net. It's good to see Michael Manville out there,
Manville
with
got
his old
called.
partners back.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but Manville used to play for this team prior to coming to Regis. So there's been a lot of talk on the ice, and you can see they know who he is. They're after him. They know Manville like we do.
Right. They're watching him around the net. They're prepared. Number 3 on the face-off for Littleton, Alexander Boak.
Patterson takes a spill, gets back up. Littleton looking for that pass over to 9. 9 just hovering over the top. Good shot from Carter, but looked like he got grabbed and pulled down. No call there. Carter. Carter dumps it hard. It bounces neutral all the way deep. No icing. Goalie brings it out for Littleton. Ash is following up, putting some pressure. Ihaya. And Littleton's bringing it out. Neutral. Gains blue line for number 3.
That's
Miller there.
Littleton centerman.
Yeah, Patterson and Ash. I love having Ihaya and Ash up front of that cage, protecting the middle. Ihaya gets a stick. Littleton still keeps it in.
Yeah, they got to watch those passing lanes.
Yep. Blue line, here comes the shot. Deflection off 3, but goes wide. Miller protects post to post. Puck comes at far wall. And back around the goalie as Miller picks it up. Get some help.
Luke's a junior on this Regis team.
Got a big scrum in the corner. Patterson, Miller, Ihaya over the top, waiting for it to come out.
6:23 left in the first.
17 gets it at the blue line. D to D, quick shot high. And bounces back in. Ihaya tries to get it out, but can't. Back to 17. 17 takes a quick shot, but bounces off of Miller. Miller puts it in and over. Neutral. Littleton comes quickly back out. Over the middle.
And he split the D on that one.
Miller takes a shot and keeps it out.
That puck was floating around the net-ish. 5:54, they got another one.
Miller just got a little bit out of position, but he was doing his best to try to keep it out.
They had three guys.
Yeah.
Let's look at the replay here. They had 1, 2, 3 there, and that puck was kicking around.
Yeah, we got to do a better job as a D to clean that up. Miller got his back turned on it and didn't know where it was at.
So Reese Peterson's line is back out there with Parker Yulebrenner, Carter Scheck.
5:54 in the first period, 2-0 Littleton. Face off center ice. Littleton comes up with it, gets a hard reset, back into the neutral zone. Great pass. McDowell picks it up.
Let's do it, Liam. Come on.
Gets a little help from Schick.
Lead that charge back out. Shot goes above the crease there.
McDowell. Brenner comes out with it, takes a spill.
And what do we have going here, Ish? 5:27.
Looks like a slash, I believe. Tripping.
Littleton is going off for.
So we got a power play opportunity. Let's put one in.
Levi Strunk, I think, going off.
And the great words of Alan Waters, let's put a biscuit in the basket and get this lead cut in half.
Currently, Regis got 3 shots on net.
We need to get more.
We got 5 for Littleton. For 6. 5 minutes left.
Filler with a big hit in the corner. Followed up by Beck and Manville. They're trying to get this out. Puck possession. Manville comes up with it. Back up to the blue line for Miller. Miller to Manville. Patterson. Patterson to Beck.
Come on, Chase.
Beck puts it in deep to Manville. Manville to Beck. Patterson.
Take control, guys. Let's get this power play going.
Manville
doing what he does best.
Back up to the blue line for Patterson. Filler. Manville in the corner picking it up, looking to the blue line. Patterson, Manville. Manville to Beck. Beck looking over the center. Back to the blue line. Beck, turn around, take a shot. Off of 17's foot.
Deflected. Miller down in the corner now.
And Littleton cycles it hard and they get it out.
Miller plays it around the boards. We got 37 seconds left in the power play. 4 minutes left in the period.
Schick coming across neutral, gains the blue line.
We got a quick offsides on that one.
I don't know if it was, I think it was Patterson, but I'm not sure.
This is where we need some of our seniors to help team regroup. Get some shot opportunities. Get something going on this power play.
Yep. Brenner on the face-off here. Punches it into the zone for Regis. Littleton quickly cleans it up, takes it out. 20 seconds left in the power play. There's Peterson. Lap at.
Oh,
we got another.
Again. No line change on this. We're going to keep the same line.
Yeah.
Schick, it looks like he's going to take this face off.
Brenner and Blattbat supporting in the wings. Schick wins the face-off. Ooh. Blattbat almost offside, was able to regroup before Brenner brought it in. Blue line shot from Zoe.
Zach, oh.
Bounces off the foot of 12 and gets behind the cage. Schick, Blattbat, Brenner, all in the backside trying to scrum it out. Schick comes loose. Can't get control. Blattbat there digging. Finally gets it out. Back to the blue line to Reese. Reese takes a quick shot. Brenner tries to put a stick on it, but just can't get it.
Just missed it.
Yeah, cycles it back to Littleton and gets it in the net.
So power play's done. 3:04 left in the first. 2-0 Littleton. Hey, helping out Coach out, we got Brian Miller there, former broadcast mate.
Yeah.
Good hockey. He's reffed.
He's done a lot.
He knows hockey.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Got Grant Woodley helping out. He's one of the assistants to Terry.
So Littleton with a quick flash to the net. Can't get it on, but got it deep, and now Regis digs it out. Zip comes over neutral, but gets hit, spun around. And Littleton comes back in. No offsides. And here comes Ihaya.
It's Reed Watson, number 10 on Littleton.
Quick shot from the circle up against Damrath, who takes a shot. Here comes Perrin Jape over into neutral, chasing down the puck. He has to settle back.
Oh, look at it.
Filler.
Filler was going to put the
tattoo some numbers.
Yeah, he was looking for that hit. That's where we're going to have to play more physical on this end to change the tone of this game. Patterson chases it back.
Oh.
Stolen by Littleton. No, to no avail, but they're behind the net. 148-ish in the period. We're bunching up. We got 3 guys down there. We got
kind of hard to make some things work. You know, first thing you need is that puck possession. We're struggling a little bit with that, but with time, I feel like we get better.
We're going back on the power play, though, with 1:39 left. Let's
3.
take advantage of this. Alexander Boak with the, it might have been the slash.
This late in the game, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Miller come out, put a 6-man on with in short time.
You see that? Who do we have on the point?
Schick.
Zach.
We got Schick, Blattbat, and Brenner. Zoe and Peterson up on the blue line on D. We're in deep with our line. They're trying to dig it out. Here comes Blattbat, gets it loose.
He's a hustler.
Yep, circles
it's
around,
good to
looking
see
to the
him
blue
out
line.
there.
Zoe dumps it back in for Schick. Schick loses the handle. Comes out, so now Regis has to touch up with 1:11 left in the period and 1:30 on the penalty.
We got to get a hold of that puck. Time stop 1:06, 2-0 Littleton, 1:27 left on that power play, but it's coming back.
Coming back. That's what you don't want to see, is that puck come all the way back, especially when you're in the power play. You want to keep it on the other side of the ice, give yourself opportunity, but we're pretty good on the face-off as winning, as we do here. Regis takes over. Patterson gains neutral up to Beck. Beck has a good look.
Nice.
Quick shot, double shot. Goalie stands his ground, stays squared up. Can't get it in.
He just couldn't squeeze it in there, though.
Yeah, good pressure, though, from Beck. Beck to Filler. Filler comes over the middle, loses the puck. Littleton quickly dumps it back out. Patterson pulls it back as he looks for a touch-up, and he does. Beck takes a hit. Littleton recovers and cycles it back to the behind the cage. Miller
25 left in the first.
We got time.
Let's go, Chase. Let's get this. Oh, and we got the
odd man breakaway.
Number 7, Littleton, but he
far right on a shot. Not a really good look. Blue line. Littleton's trying to make something happen. They're pushing. 4 seconds, 3.
And we're in at the end of the first.
So at the end of 1, 2-0 Littleton. We still have 21 seconds left on the penalty going into the second period.
Those were face-offs. Shots on net, Littleton. We had 7 Littleton shots on Regis. Regis had 5.
The pace from yesterday has slowed down. I think we still need to work on that puck possession and that passing. The neutral ice, I feel, is where we need to kind of clean it up, get some good passing. We lost so many opportunities over in the neutral, which takes away from our offensive zone completely. So if we can set up that neutral ice and clean it up a little bit, it's going to open up our opportunity for scoring.
Yeah, face-offs, Littleton had 9 face-off wins versus Regis 4. So something definitely Regis can work on. So when we come back into the second, we're going to have a 21-second power play-ish. We got to at least
put some get a couple shots off, right?
So we just need, build some confidence,
It's a new team, man. They're figuring each other out right now. We'll get that down. We'll get that cohesion building up here. I know for sure Coach Ott is back there making changes, talking to these guys, setting this up. We just need some clean passing over the neutral ice, like I said. Set some up on the offensive side. I think we get ourselves in trouble. We lose that puck control, and we're spending the majority of our time trying to dig it out of the corners with no passing. So I think our best look that we've had so far was off of Ian Beck when he came through the neutral and had a clear open shot off the left side. It got to it. He just couldn't get it past.
We got just a couple notables. You were talking about Nico Pinero before the game-ish. He was in last night's game, but went down, so he's not.
Yeah, knee injury is what I hear, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get him rested up, get him back. Great skater.
We still have Ryan Williams down as well in the lineup.
So back to center ice, face off.
Schick taking that face off.
Brenner And Reese on the offensive side, supported by Zoe and Miller on D. Zoe brings it out to Miller. Good stretch of the ice to Schick. Schick.
Let's go, Schick.
Oh, lays out number 12. Brenner follows it up, keeps it in. Back to Schick. Schick to the blue line. And we are at full strength.
You know what you can see what Littleton's doing every time they get an opportunity. They put a guy behind our defense on some of those shots.
Yeah, they're good at it too. So I was trying to stretch the ice back to Schick, but Schick wasn't there to put a stick on it. Littleton takes over, resets it behind the cage. Looking for that far pass over neutral. Zoe's there to slow it down, brings it back.
We're just trying to get out of their zone.
Yep.
Gets it up to
Schick.
Yeah. Just couldn't get a handle. He's going back. He's going out for a change. Filler comes on.
Yeah, and McDowell both come out. We got an icing.
Yeah, McDonald's one of the seniors on the team.
Looks like we're going to get a face-off to the glove side of Littleton goalie.
I want to say the McBeckville line is out there, but
no
I know that line has changed with one
no more
player.
Mick. Yeah, our Mr. Mick, Mr. Collin is now out in Xavier University.
Congratulations to him and all the best of luck.
Littleton comes up with the face-off. Manville interrupts it, takes it back, gets in the corner, comes over the middle. 9 picks it up for Littleton, pushes it neutral. Filler's there to punch it back in. Not Filler, excuse me, Paranjape. Good job from Manville to clean it up and keep it in. 14 tries to put a hit on him, but he doesn't move. Now we have McDowell and Paranjape trying to set this back up. Passing just a little off on that pass from Paranjape to Beck. But Ash is there to punch it back in and keep it on the offensive side for Regis. Back to neutral.
Ash. Tries to get it over to Camden, but can't intercept it by the Littleton player.
Yeah, push it in, Ash. Here goes to the ice, and he just gets stuck in between the pads of the goalie. Good save.
We need more of that.
That's exactly what I was saying, right? Clean up the passing, keep that puck possession, and set something up.
14:34 here in the second period.
See some changes.
We're on the glove side of the Littleton goaltender.
Brenner to Ash. Ash back up, kicks it out too far, and we got to get a reset with Carter and Patterson as they pull it back to set something passing up. Here comes Schick, Lai far left, over to Lai. Zippity-doo-dah. Back to Carter, quick shot, left side of the cage. Back to the corner. Brenner looks up, gets it to Lai.
But it kicks out of the zone.
Carter there to protect it. 3 gets it out, 2-on-1. Pass over left, good defense by Patterson. Able to clean that up and give us some time to get some players down on the ice. And he does, good job. Littleton setting something up high.
I don't think Miller saw that one, but it went high anyways.
Nice little jump, though.
Yeah, right. It was deflected, and he didn't and jumped. 13:25.
We got Ian Beck racing off.
He comes off. Who do we got on the face-off, Ish?
That was Ihaya.
We need to get him started up.
Lorenzo in there trying to take over. Littleton shot, but he goes up to the roof.
D, we're looking at Luke Miller and Zach out there on the left point.
Ihaya back on the face-off.
We got to get that edge on some of these face-offs.
Yeah. Ihaya, Williams, back to Miller.
Let's go, Luke.
Miller slicks it over to Zoe. Zoe can't get a stick on it. Littleton comes up with it, far board. Back behind to the middle. 14 takes a shot off the stick of Miller and into the net.
Dangerous position for a shot on a goaltender at that, just above the mid slot, high slot there.
Miller was all over it, man.
12:55, good save. All right, let's figure out what. Take a look at this face-off. What are we gonna get?
Brenner on the face-off for Regis. Regis comes up with it. Here we go. Spread the ice. Schick gets it through, gains the blue line, up close, takes the eye score right over the left shoulder.
Razor sharp Schick.
There you gotta hit it.
You gotta hit us with the
Icolumba. Nice shot, Carter Schick. Do you see that? Let's look at the replay,
Good
man.
pressure. Great pressure.
Breakout goal. As he came down the way. Nice move to evade, put it through, and puts it in high corner.
So our score's cut in half, 2-1 Littleton at 12:40 in the second period.
You know, there's some serendipity there. I was just talking with Carter's parents before the game. So I'm like, hey, what are we going to call Carter during the game? Uh-oh, here we go.
Wrap around, save. Battle up front. McDowell takes over deep in the corner, dumps it out to the blue line. Littleton picks it up, pushes it back in. Schick
2-1
pushes it neutral.
Brenner goes off. Ian Beck comes on to replace him as he puts pressure on.
Beck slips, takes a helmet to the wall. Puck goes deep into Littleton's zone. McDowell there picks it up, cycles it around. We got a stick on the ice. And Ihaya chases it down. He keeps it in.
There you go.
Keep that pressure, and he does. He's in the corner. Now it's back. Manville. Manville tries to kick it over the middle, but can't. Filler hits the goalie, and then he gets loose and falls down.
Now here we go. Here comes
no bueno.
Ian get thrown into the net. We got someone's going off. 11:37, second period. Someone's coming off. We got a
17 for Littleton. I don't know what was said, but quickly, 17 on 17. Beck got wrapped up around his throat and thrown to the ground. So
Benjamin Ireland letting a little Irish temper get in the way.
They never quit, right? Fighting Irish.
So we're gonna have the power play.
Yep, 11:37, 2-minute power play for Regis. Let's tie this up, right?
Beck's going to take that face off. He's got filler.
He said, let me get to the middle. I want this.
Manville's going to be on his left wing. Miller on his right point.
Filler.
And then we got Chase on the left point.
Littleton wins it. Trying to get it out. Can't.
Nice work, guys.
Beck.
Keep it in.
Manville digs it out. Yeah, gets some control. Lose it over to Littleton. Back to Beck. Beck to the point. 2. Patterson back to Manville.
Nice pass.
Manville can't get a good look. Tries to wrap it one way, brings it back, looks for the middle. Quick shot loose.
He was sniffing.
Yep, as he always does. Littleton can't clear it. They're pretty good about getting through neutral quickly, but can't this time. Filler to Beck. Beck pushes to Manville. Manville gains the blue line. Gets a little loose, falls. Beck there cleans it up. Cycles it around.
He puts it
over to the middle. Quick shot from Patterson. Save.
Oh. Nice shot from the point.
I feel like Regis has these Hawks on their heels right now if we can keep pushing this.
Right now, what's starting out here is the shot differential. Regis came out strong. We got 7 shots versus Littleton 2. So
puck possession, right?
It's going to be a key thing to get this game back in order.
Brenner wins the face-off. Zoe to Schick. Back to Zoe. So dumps it over the middle, loose, quick shot by Brenner, but can't get it through. Brenner back to the middle. Schick takes a shot off the goalie's shoulder.
Almost clicked in.
And loose, bounces out.
That's what we need. We got some more shots on that one.
We got some
We're
pressure.
We're at the 10:35 mark in the second.
Keep it clean. Schick picks it up, cleans it out from up front of the goalie.
Let's go, Carter.
Goes neutral. Has Bladbat there, followed by
Brenner there on the other
Peterson
side.
and Brenner. Head up and look, make the pass, back to the blue line. Zoe Zoe to Brenner. Brenner back to Schick. Schick over the middle looking for Brenner. Brenner can't get a stick on it. Peterson keeps it in, takes a quick shot over the middle.
Yeah.
Blackbat almost had one, went wide left of the cage. Zoe, blue line, shot off a defender and deep in the corner. Peterson then kicks it, tries to keep it in the corner deep. Blackbat covering the near board, waiting for it to come out.
And
gets it.
That puck. Blackbat on the
D
point.
to D, yeah, Zoe. Zoe shot over the middle, wide of the cage. Brenner doesn't get a good look on it.
Now this is the Regis hockey.
Yeah.
That's we need.
Brenner, Schick, shot, save. Comes out neutral. Zoe's there to chase it down. Picks it back up, has a little pressure, says no way. Punches it over through.
Tries to get up, but
we got a breakaway, but we have Carter there protecting Ash over the middle. Now we got everybody reset. Back to Littleton, they lose control. Blue line for 14, keeps it in, goes deep. Ash is there to try to pick it up deep in the corner. 14 takes a spill. Lorenzo, Ash, and the puck comes out. Icing.
9:05. That was a good stretch of action-ish. We're
Seen some good puck movement, good control, good passing. Head up. They're looking, right? They're looking. They have people where they need to be.
You got to hand it to that Schick, Brenner, Peterson line.
That was a good exchange right there.
They got the initial goal, and then they came back strong on that line.
Yeah. He high out with the face-off, wins it, but gets it over to Littleton. Carter there to punch it through behind the cage as Ash tries to pick it up with support from Ihaya. Puck comes out, Littleton with control, but loses it quickly. Back to the blue line for Littleton, D to D. Cycles it back, 5 there to pick it up. Carter, protect, goal save.
Miller protects it and keeps
Yeah.
it. 8:37 in the second, 2-1 Littleton.
And we're going to get a wholesale change for Regis.
Nick Beckville.
Yeah, full strength for both teams.
Fillers is going to have to accept he's got a new nickname. He's part of that line, right?
McFiller.
McPhill, I like that.
McFilla. Shot from the blue line, scramble save, loose over the front. Miller squares up, goes far right, left, sorry. Filler, Zoe, and we got a call.
Miller came back, got composed on that, was key on that. And someone's coming off. Everyone's looking for direction here.
Looks like Coach Ock asking for some questions.
Looks like someone's coming off. We just don't know who. Perrin Joppe?
Joppe? Filler. McFiller. Filler's asking questions too. Like, what did I do?
Filler's off with the trip. 8:27, 2-minute penalty.
Down a man for Regis. Line 1 is out there. Beck wins the face-off, but Littleton takes control.
Let's see how they're shorting the nice.
Nice. Puck gets dumped out, which allows us to set back. Back in Manville putting some pressure up front as McDowell and Joppe sit back. Got to watch that stretch from Littleton. Pushing through, and they gain the blue line. Manville gives a quick shove. Littleton over the top, can't get it in.
Oh,
Perrin Joppe shakes it up, and then he gets punched out for a second try.
we got a break on that one. That
We
didn't
did.
connect.
Blue line, shot, glove save, Miller.
Nice. Minute 18 left on that power play.
7:45, second period. 2-1, Littleton.
Wholesale line change.
Offensive side is going to be Schick Brenner, protected by Patterson and Miller on D. Schick wins it over, but he gets over to Littleton, far wall.
Oh, we got to get that down.
Got to get it out. Yeah, Brenner tries to clear it and can't. Battle on the far board.
There we go.
Now we get it cleared by
That's what we
Schick.
need.
Yeah, Schick cleared it out.
Let's break it. Keep it down. Break up this penalty. 50 seconds left on the power play for Littleton. as they work down in the Regis zone.
Yeah. Littleton cycling around to the blue line. Pushing hard. Miller says, let's take this.
Miller can
Big
definitely
body.
impede some progress there.
Blue line for Littleton. Quick shot.
Oh,
Pad save.
nice.
Blocker save. Miller.
It hit that waffle.
Yeah.
Right?
The waffle.
You know?
I like that.
Hit the waffle.
Brenner digs it out and sends it deep. 14 seconds left on the power play. Littleton tries to stretch the ice, and it gets out of the way. They are amazing on stretching that ice the way they do, man.
They were waiting at the blue line to
they always
get them short.
They always have somebody opposite ice and sitting on that blue line calling for it.
So 8 seconds left. We're back in the Littleton zone. It's like an old school jersey, isn't it, Ish? That Obi?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Face off. 5 seconds left in the power play.
There goes the stretch.
Let's get that guy out of there.
The wrath.
Filler goes to the bench. Ihaya comes out.
Full strength.
And we're going back down with an ice. Here's where we need to take advantage of this possession. Who do we have out there? Nolan Williams on the left wing. High at center.
Blattbat, right wing.
This line, let's get some pressure, guys. Blattbat's long tradition at Regis.
All of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's 5. He's number 3 of 5. There's 2 more.
Let's go, Cam.
Stretch. Wrath there to pick it up. Chases it down deep in the corner. We got
Luke.
our icing.
Luke Damrath. Great to see Luke out there.
Good job for him for transitioning to defense
That's
after
a
2 years
move.
of offense. Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Talking to Will before the game, all you got to do is watch Cole McCarr and you can
Yeah, you can do anything, right?
Right.
He makes it look like anybody could do it.
It was great hockey there to see the Avs do that.
So hard stretch, but it gets through everybody, and we got another icing. You know what I'm seeing is Regis is picking up on that stretch and taking care of that far guy, and now Littleton has nobody, and they're stretching it so hard and so fast it's getting through the neutral ice, and we got consistent icing from them. Keeps bringing it back for us.
Let's keep it down on this end. With 5:58 left in the period, second period. Stop and play again with a quick shot off the face-off. Here's our Ian Beck.
Yeah, line 1.
Coming at it.
So face-off wing goes to Littleton, and they punch it out quickly. Gains the blue line. Filler's there to dump it back neutral. Littleton sets it up and punches it back in. Zoe cycles it far board to Manville.
Let's go, Michael. Oh, he gets tossed.
Yeah. You better be careful. His mom's over there. Can't hit Mama Jenny.
Oh, no. You know, she did the first game I ever did. She was my partner on the telecast.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We got to get her back up there.
I pulled her out. I said, hey, I need someone. It was kind of a last second thing. We needed someone to call the game. And
I bet you she was good.
Jenny did great.
Yeah. So Joppe and Brenner. McDowell steps to center. Quick shot, save. Second shot pulled away from Lai. Was able to dig it out and clean it up.
Dangerous again.
Yeah. Littleton dumps it deep. McDowell there. Sends it over neutral to Ash. Ash can't get it out. Gets body to body with somebody. Back into the zone. Joppe swinging it deep around the cage. Far wall off the stick of Lai. Littleton takes a quick shot. Glove save. Miller.
High shot there, but Miller gloves it.
Put your glove on it, right?
4:59, second period. We're in, again, another wholesale line change. This time we're shaking it up a little bit. We got
Back on
Schick
the
out there
face-off.
with back.
Yeah. Beck Carter.
Peterson.
Stretch it. Can't get it through, but it does. Bring it up. Oh.
Littleton's goalie holds on to it as it trickles in on him. 4:44.
I like what Peterson did there, man. He kept skating through to the whistle. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
Ran all the way up on him.
It's a goalie's nightmare when that puck all of a sudden takes a funny bounce.
We've seen that a time or two.
Right.
So face-off stick side of the goalie for Littleton. Beck up front for the face-off. Sends it over to Schick. Schick to Zoe. Carter, correction. Littleton comes out with the puck. Neutral ice. Dumps it through the blue line.
Carter
looking. There we go. Peterson. Peterson gets it to Beck. Beck trailer, but
nice
shot! Goal!
Ay caramba, Ian Beck.
That goalie was looking.
4:22.
The goalie was looking at that trailer. I think it was Schick. Took his eyes off of Beck. And now we have a tied game, 2-2.
Comes
4:22.
right down the middle of the ice and risks it with the help, with the assistance of the defenseman who was right on him. Let's see if that got a deflection off that defenseman as he came in.
Beck.
That was masterful deception. Right through the legs of the defenseman.
Nolan able to keep the puck in the zone, followed by Ihaya.
Hey, it's good to be back where you can see a guy like Ian Beck just
make a difference, right?
Yeah, he's a difference maker for sure. And then key goal for him, getting on track.
Keep it in, Zoe. It's safe. We're good. No touch up. Williams, far board, dumps it around the side. Littleton's there to interrupt. Ihaya picks it up, tries to scoop it around. Loose over the middle. Loose. Littleton picks it up, resets it, and we got players going down. Blackbat. And Littleton player has to take his partner away.
He's not too happy. He's getting pulled away by his partner, right?
I'm not sure what happened, but there's a lot of action and movement up front.
Cam Blackbat can make that happen, right?
Yeah, he knows how to skate, and he can cause some problems for you. It looks like Cam's going to the box. So now we're going to go down on the
shorthanded after we just got the 2-2.
3:47 in the second period.
Some good hockey here. It's good to be here.
We're still 5-on-5, so it's going to be offsetting because Littleton has a player too in the box. Littleton dumps it. 13 gets behind everything. Cover. Good job, Miller.
Miller saves it. 3:36.
Accidental. One of the players tripped over the back skate of Miller. Miller on Miller. He got a Miller sandwich. Yeah, Miller's getting up.
Oh, he got knocked over there after the.
Yeah, a player came in hard and tripped over Luke Miller, number 20. Tripped over the backside of him and just fell right on the top side of Ryan Miller, our goalie. No harm, no foul, I guess. Miller. That Ryan, man.
Did you get an Academy Award, or was it legitimate concern? Almost, you know.
Face-off wing goes to Regis. Joppe over to McDowell. Gets through the stick. Cycles it back. Joppe picks it up. Near board. Putting some pressure. Trying to get it out. Goes neutral. Here comes back.
He's the same
Joppe.
formula. He was going to use the same formula as that last goal.
Almost had it. Beck. Filler backhands it. Manville picks it up.
Manville
gets some pressure.
Support.
Filler helping.
Filler. Oh, you gotta look. You gotta hold that puck and look for it. But no, good effort.
Beck cycles it back to Manville. Manville takes his eyes and loses it. Over the top. Beck.
He almost got the backhand.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go for roughing.
Who? Beck's getting roughing.
So. Or no?
No.
Maybe nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That's why I was asking.
After he did the backhand, he knocked the defenseman down. So We got a puck still in the corner.
Yeah.
Excuse my, here I was already making a call that never had to be made.
2:52 in the second period, 2-2. We've seen some great changes. Blue line, McDowell over to Lai. Lai doesn't see because his back's turned on it. The puck comes screaming out through neutral. Carter and Ash chase it down to try to get it out. Ash to Brenner. Back to Ash. Ash comes over. Carter. Lai. Zippity doodah. Come on, Zip. Takes a shot. Pad save.
Shot. Just
Brenner trying to follow. Carter, second shot, far left. Near boards. Littleton picks it up. Looking to stretch. Get it through the neutral. And they wave it off. No icing.
Chase takes behind the net.
Oh, watch the middle.
Fumbled out, right.
For shot from the blue line, way high. Back to the near boards. Littleton takes control. Ash puts some pressure. Puck comes high and loose over the middle where Patterson picks it up and tries to cycle it out. Here comes Regis as Zip brings it. Goes neutral.
There you go.
Side to side.
All right, create
Over
some
the
space,
middle.
guys.
Looking
Create some
for
space.
Looking for Brenner.
Nice. Oh, come on, Chase.
Get it in there.
Watch out behind you.
Cycle it back. Here goes Zoe. Zoe.
Oh, there was
hard
some
left.
good passing there from the guys. Just
Good job for Zip keeping it in. Watch the stretch. There's the pass to 5 over the middle.
this
Breakaway
is where
one-on-one.
they're dangerous. Number 5 buries it with the blocker side. So we're going to look at this. We got 1:12 left in the second. We got a Littleton goal, 3-2.
Gotta get that stick down.
I don't see 5 on the roster, but
So face off center ice. 3-2 Littleton. Minute 12 left. Ref down here talking to Schick at number 5. Puck comes out. Zoe chasing it down, supported by Miller. Miller brings it over through neutral. Trying to get it to Peterson.
3-2, 55 seconds left in the second. I think we were owning the period on that one, but
We looked good second period. Put 2 points on the board. You see a lot of good communication, passing, good setups. Face off goes to Littleton. Trying to spread it open. Can't get it on the stick. Zoe punches it back in deep in the corner. Back there, puts body to body as Schick picks it up. Shot off.
Yeah!
It goes! How did that get in?
39 seconds left to equalizing goal from Carter Razor Schick.
Wow, Razor Schick.
Well done.
I don't know how he snuck that in between the helmet and the high slot. That corner. Did he go off his head? He's tuck it.
It's the
Sure
goal. It's the
did.
goalie went down. Yeah, it hit
Went
his,
off.
like hit the ear hole.
Yeah, it's ringing. He
Ear
had
hole.
that post tight, and we got a good bounce.
And that's a short side shot.
Yeah.
That's a
Take shots, right?
Right.
Take some shots.
and ay caramba.
Ay caramba. Regis brings it out. Blackback gains the blue line over to Ihaya. Ihaya tries to get it to Joppe. Joppe loses control. Can't get a stick on it.
That'll put some wind in our sails.
Yep. Williams there, loses it, bounces out, jumps back up, tries to get a hold of it. 13th for Littleton, takes control. Looking for a pass. Stretches it to the blue line. Joppe there takes it away, goes down.
That's a takedown.
Yeah, Ihaya there.
All right,
3-3.
we're at the end of the period, folks. We got a 3-3 hockey game-ish.
It's we got some good looks, good changes from yesterday. I like what I see.
Huge difference in that period-ish. We're talking about shots.
Yeah, looks good now.
17 shots for Regis second period versus the 5 in the first.
second period. We got Littleton with 9. Face-offs, we came back, equalized that. 13 for Littleton face-off wins versus 12 for Regis. So that's
great changes on Regis's end. Started out a little slow, chasing the puck. Neutral ice was fair, and now we're seeing some communication, some passing, some great shots, and we're looking like a different team. 3-3.
Hey, we got 2 goals from Schick, 1 from Beck, and we're going into the third. We're going to take a break. We're going to zam the ice. I heard you talk about zamming the ice yesterday. Good stuff.
Zamboni, here it comes. See you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. And we're back to the third frame. Face off 3-3, all tied up after 2. Regis winning the face off, punching in deep in the zone, and looks like we got our first call.
Third period-ish.
Yep.
16.
You there? Let me talk to, I'm on, I can hear myself. All right, here we go, back to action. Regis
I'm
taking
back,
it out.
I'm back. I can hear again.
Carter to Filler, Filler to Manville, gains the blue line. 17 from Littleton, quickly picking it up. Back to Beck, looking for someone in the middle, has nobody, and he comes back to neutral. Joppe there, picks it up, settles it back. Gets it over to Patterson. Patterson over the middle, safe to Manville.
Let's go, Michael.
Trailered by Beck.
Nice.
Quick shot, Schick, take the shot.
Did he
Nothing.
glove save?
I think he did. There's some big bodies in front of that goalie, but yeah, he glove saved. Manville sitting over the top porch, trying to punch it in as usual. I love those sneaky Manville moves, man. He'll jump right on it. So face off, stick side of Littleton. Brenner wins it, gets it to Peterson. Peterson takes it back to Joppe. Joppe, quick shot off the skate of Littleton. McDowell cleans it up, punches it into Schick. Schick goes down. Littleton recovers. They're looking for that big stretch.
Nice
we have
play,
Perrin Joppe
Joppe.
picks it up and says no.
Yeah, that was.
They're starting to pick up that big stretch that Littleton's used to doing. Good changes from Regis. Perrin Joppe to Brenner. Brenner gains blue.
Another strong play.
Yeah. Cycles it back. Joppe, top of the circle. Backhands it behind the cage. Brenner gets spun out, dumped. Littleton takes the puck. Like recovering him.
Yeah.
And McDowell takes
They're
it away.
always cycling back behind the defense anytime they can.
Good change. Regis picking that up. Yesterday, that was killing us. Littleton was stretching this ice like no other. Not today.
Littleton dumps it in. They make a change.
Yeah. Zip, near boards. Keeps it in. There goes Beck. Ash. Back to Beck.
Let's go, Ian. There you go. Good patience.
Yeah, dumps it near
I like
boards.
that pass off the boards.
Yeah. Zips in the corner, has 2 bodies against him, supported by Ash. Beck floating over the top in the circle, while Miller protects the near boards, the blue line. Quick shot from Beck, off the shoulder of the goalie.
What you got to do, you got to keep peppering that goalie.
Absolutely. You can't score if you can't shoot. Littleton passing it up. Here goes Zoe chasing it down. Puts a stick on the stick. Miller. Come on, Zip.
Oh, come
Here we
on,
go,
Cam.
Zip.
There you go.
Zippity-doo-dah. Oh.
What was that?
It's like they said, you know, when that player's up in front of you, I think they might have grabbed him.
Oh, we had a penalty on the backside.
Back. I love Ian. Gotcha. I love seeing the fire come off those skates of Zit, man. We need some hot skates out there for number 3. Face off goes to Regis. Patterson in the corner digging it out. Battle 2-on-1. Here comes Ihaya and Carter. Stay on your feet, Patterson. Good job. Battle. Help. Carter gets it out. Littleton back on top of it. Comes out to the middle. Cleared by Blattbat. Quick shot off of Blattbat's leg. Back over the middle. Other shot. Save. Miller comes out wide. Another save. And it goes in.
13:37. Littleton just Ryan couldn't get back in position. I think it
yeah.
just came through.
That was an awkward position for
Let's
Miller.
look at the replay here just to make sure. I think it just squirted underneath the pads.
Yeah, you got to get your goalie squared up in a good position. I don't think he ever had it. He just tried to kick his legs out to cover. Went in and off the inside of his left leg.
Right.
That's all good.
13:37, 4-3. Plenty of time.
Let's answer back like we've been doing. So Littleton wins the face-off.
Mr. Blattbat's out there.
Here we go. Williams picks it up deep in the corner. Ihaya trying to help him get it out, and does. Goes neutral. Blattbat chasing it down, back behind number 5. 5 sends it far board. William takes a spill, can't get control. But McDowell's there to punch it back in. Williams chasing it back down. Blattbat pops up the puck over to Ihaya. 7 trying to clear it, and does. Goes neutral. Joppe chases it down near boards. McDowell there to support him. And we get an icing.
Coming back down to the Littleton end, 12:56 in the third.
That's a tough one, man, for Miller. Keep your head in the game, Ryan. You got this, buddy. It's not over.
Plenty of time.
Yep. Face off. Beck's back out, taking the face off. Manville goes down. Filler can't find the puck, and Littleton brings it out and gains the blue line. Quick shot, save. Pad save from Miller. Scum in the corner with Miller. Filler. Filler gets it out. Back to Miller. Joppe scoops and goes. Sorry, Beck. Beck to Manville. Beck, Manville, Zoe. Off the stick, hits the glass, goes far right. Couldn't get a good look on it. Zoe tries to clear it, but takes it off the shin of number 7, and we got a one-on-one. Miller comes out. High shot.
He needed that one.
He did. Beck sends it over to Manville. Manville loses it, tries to clean it up, and can't get a good control of it. Littleton gets it back in the zone. Zoe sends it to the near board, and it bounces out for an icing.
Now we're down to 12 minutes left in the period. 4-3 Littleton coming down to the Regis end. Well, we got a minute. Did you see that football game last night, the Regis highlights?
I heard about it. I was here announcing, so
oh, I know.
I missed it, but good job for Regis football team.
Hand it off to those guys.
Yeah. Number 3 and 5. We're ranked 3 in football, which is good.
Right. We're coming back for hockey team gets some of that momentum as well.
Icing is waved. Littleton wheels it back. Regis there. Asher to pick it up. Oh, Brenner with a quick shot, lost loose over the top. Goalie way out. Can't get it in, and Littleton clears it.
We just lost a huge opportunity there.
Brenner had a huge look and just couldn't get a stick on it.
Let's see if we got a replay on that one.
Brenner was sitting right on that porch and just didn't have a good look on it. It was bouncing.
He was off. The goalie was out of position, so.
Yeah, he's way out. We got to take advantage of that. Face-off win to Littleton.
You know, one of the differences in that period, we equalized on the face-offs.
We did. Good changes for Regis.
And we got some more shots going.
There we go. D over the middle, loose. 13 picks it up for Littleton. Sends it deep in the corner with Peterson. Peterson, Brenner. Brenner pops it over to Schick. Peterson supports, digs it out. Brenner jumps up deep in the corner. Back to Schick. Schick loses it to 17. 17 brings it out for Littleton. Looking for the far pass. Has nothing, so has to dump it far boards.
Good play by Peterson to hold that up.
Now we have Peterson and Carter.
Let's go, Matthew. Bring it up. Nice pass
Schick.
outlet.
Schick Razor jumps it up front. Tries to go middle, but can't. Goes off the defender's skate. and Littleton comes back out with it. Lai jumps it, takes over, puts it back in.
Well,
Meanwhile, Joppe is going down in the middle of the ice, but jumps up quickly to gain his blue line and defend.
Zip playing a little dump and chase.
Yeah. Ash, corner, cycles back, kicks it over to Lai. Lai back to Joppe, blue line D to D. Back over to McDowell, quick shot off of Littleton.
Come on, Liam, there you go.
Littleton dumps it neutral, and Joppe's chasing it down to clean it up. Joppe
Nice
stretch
pass
to Ash.
across ice.
Ash is looking for Beck, but Beck had somebody on him. Regis maintains control. Joppe shot, glove save, Littleton. Good look by Joppe, man.
Very good look, and way to put it on net.
Good pressure. I'm seeing great pressure from Regis right now.
We're at the 10-minute mark here, so we just got to keep the pressure on. Eli's out there on the left wing, playing with Beck in the center, and Camden on the right wing.
We're seeing a mixture of lines right now, which I like. We got to figure this out, and we will.
Lorenzo and Miller on D.
Ash, Beck, Lai covering over the top of the circle. Beck taking it out. Lai covers near boards. Back to Ash. Ash to Beck. Beck over to Zoe at the blue line. Zoe takes a dump to Lai, gets through everything.
All right, get
Bounce
that
off the
puck.
back.
There you go. Good hustle.
Littleton looking, dumps it hard
this
to
is
7.
where they're strong.
Get him, Zoe. Over the middle, Beck. Beck takes a spill and puts
Beck and
Miller.
fall into each other.
We got to keep those two away from each other.
Moorings came off.
Miller
They've been in the
came
net
off.
a couple times.
Come on, Miller.
9:20 in the Regis zone face-off.
Ihaya. Face-off goes to Littleton. Miller there to pick it up. Scrums. Ihaya.
Let's go, Luke.
Over the top, but good job by Williams to cover and get it kicked back near board. Now Regis has a chance to clear it out. Miller. Far board over to Blattbat. Blattbat can't get on it.
Take
Zoe
that puck.
misses it. Going
Just
blue.
jumped over his stick.
Williams jumps it. Great back checking by Williams. And Regis takes it back over near boards. Kicks it out. Nobody there but Littleton. Great stick lifting. Great back checking right now by Regis. That could have been a huge opportunity for Littleton to go up 5-3, but Regis shuts the door. Blue line shot 14, high right side. Littleton's trying to get it wrapped. Miller back in position. Save.
That's what they do very well. They move the puck quickly into open ice.
Williams, great job back checking.
That's awesome.
Nolan? We had a one-on-one opportunity for Littleton, and Williams jumped it, came from behind and took it away. Face off goes to Littleton, quick shot, save. Almost gets opportunity for a backhand from Littleton, but can't get a stick on it. Carter, Beck with a good shoulder, and we dump it out.
Putting a little muscle on him.
I see, yeah. Beck has been our muscle lately. I questioned him. I said, when did you become our muscle? His response, I've always been the muscle.
Hey, his family's from Nebraska.
He bells hay.
Strong and proud, right?
He bells hay for fun. So face off, Beck lining up stick side of Miller for Regis.
They're jawing it.
You can see it. So Patterson to Manville. Manville can't get a stick. Littleton sends it back out deep. Carter tries to put a glove on it, but can't. So Littleton's forced to touch up.
Come on,
Regis
move it, Matt.
brings it out, goes neutral for Carter. Misakata loses it. Here goes Patterson to reset it. Beck. Carter. Over the middle to Filler. Filler to Manville. Manville doesn't get a good look on it.
Keeps it in, though. It takes it.
Over to Beck. Beck, quick shot off the foot of 12 for Littleton.
The presence of mind of Manville
to Beck. It's amazing. We need to get that rolling. Beck sneaks out. 7 takes it. Joppe's trying to jump it and get in front and does. Little razzle-dazzle from Littleton. Step up off the body of Perrin Joppe. Patterson kicks it deep in the corner. resets it as it goes behind the net. Joppe picks it up, looks, passes blue line to Manville. Manville looks up and has nobody, so he has to dump so we can get a line change. Regis quickly changes. They come out with a whole new set of players, minus Perrin Joppe. Littleton's able to get it out into neutral. Here comes McDowell, or Brenner, sorry.
6:50 left in the third while we catch up on the time.
Shot from Peterson, but it goes off the foot of number 4 for
Just
Littleton.
couldn't connect.
Trying to settle things down here as the game picks up. McDowell looks for an open pass, gets it over to Brenner. Brenner stretches it, gets it to the blue line, but Peterson takes a spill, and the puck gets coughed up. Peterson gains control, back over the center, sends it to the wrong person. Littleton loses it, Brenner. Brenner neutral. Here comes Schick, followed by Joppe. Joppe,
nice
Peterson,
trailing
back
pass.
over to Schick. Back over to Joppe, but loses it. Good look, good passing. Deep in the corner, we have Peterson and Schick. Brenner covering the board. Puck's coming out. Zoe steps up for the blue line, keeps it in. Stay on it, Zoe.
Let's keep it in there.
Schick back, covers him. And here comes Brenner. Peterson shot off the body of Littleton. Loose up front. Schick picks it up, it kicks out. Back to Joppe. Joppe high side of the corner, backhands it. Off of Peterson. Littleton takes over. Trying to clear it, and they do. Now Regis has to touch up. Zoe cycles back. Takes a pass off the board to Schick. Littleton is able to take it away. Back to neutral. They gain the blue line.
Come on, let's get control
Regis
of that puck.
gets,
There
yep,
we go.
back to neutral. So Miller sends it over to Zoe. Far board. Deep in the corner now. Back to the blue line. Littleton takes a shot from blue line.
Oh, it got deflected.
Deflected.
4:53 ends up a 5-3 edge. You look at that replay. Shot from the left point.
Went right between the 5-hole.
Number 3, it looks like it ricocheted off him after the shot from the point.
Looks like that when he went right to left to slide, his stick came up just enough for that puck to sneak through the middle.
And high it comes out there with Blattbat, Nolan Williams. All right, now let's get some opportunities going. .444 left. Shots, we're still up on shots in the third. It's 6-5. It's close on the shots for Regis. We're about even, just ahead on the face-off. So everything in, we just got to get a few more goals here. Goaltender save for Littleton. Stays in the Littleton zone. 4:40 in the third. Well, it's been good to see goals getting some players back on track on scoring, especially Schick and Beck. Manville's going to get his. It's just ways.
He's been quiet.
Better at time.
7 gains the blue line, gets in off the shoulder of Miller, bounces out. Blatt back there trying to force it out. Another shot goes stick and into the net off of Miller's.
4:25. We're going to be in the Regis zone for the face-off. Perrin Joppe, we got Beck coming out. Filler and Manville. Mr. McDonald. There you go, Michael. Let's get that.
Michael putting some pressure, Mr. Manville. Joppe steps up, keeps it in. Manville chasing it down, back by Filler. Littleton dumps it high. And
Miller comes out. Ooh, that's dangerous.
yep. Picked his head up and lost the puck.
Ryan came out, but the Littleton player advanced pretty quick on him. So
Littleton dumping it deep. Miller's coming out. He's all over the place.
3:40 in the third.
Circle round shot, far right. Tries to wrap it around. Miller's having a problem trying to get his feet under him, but see if we can get him a break, get these shots away from him.
Nice pass. I hate to Littleton. I hate to compliment the other team as they make two solid passes on
Great
that.
passing, great setup. They stretched it, man.
Comes from the blue line across, swings it over. 3:24, 6-3, Littleton. Tic-tac-toe. That was that's what you teach. You got to teach, right? It's what every team wants to teach their kids. So here I'm calling them kids, right?
I know. You don't have that problem yet where you're looking up to them. I've had that since the sophomore year.
But hey, let's end this strong. 3 minutes left to do it.
Zoe to Miller. Miller dumps it over. Peterson gets tripped. No call. Stays on his feet, though. Gets through. Littleton pushes it deep. Miller picks it up behind and gets taken down. Littleton looking over the middle. Brenner blocks it with his feet. Comes up, passes straight over to Schick. Schick trying to get up to it, but he can't get it. It's pretty far in front of him, but chases it down and keeps it in. Schick over middle. Zoe. Oh, Zoe had a great look. Schick just couldn't get it to him. Trying to keep it in. Lorenzo and Miller settling back. Zoe takes it away and push it deep in the corner. Littleton
good deep by
up.
Lorenzo.
Yeah. Oh, we got a call.
Slash.
Yeah. Either that or a judo chop.
Shit goes off. Maybe a little frustration here at the end of the game. 2:36 left. We got a 2-minute power play on Littleton for Littleton.
Carter coming back to Miller, and I'm sure he's giving him some good words of, we got this, buddy. 2:36 left. Littleton on the power play. Wins the faceoff. Tries to go D to D, and they do. Back over high slot. Patterson just putting a stick in there. Quick shot. Ricochet. Bounces over the middle, and Reed just clears the puck as they go in for a change. Peterson comes off, lies on. And Littleton spreading the ice and stretching it out. We got a 2-on-2, 2-on-3. Pass gets through. Littleton deep in the corner. Lai tries to jump it and get some disruption there. Ash and Patterson covering the corner, followed by McDowell. Back to the D, quick shot.
1:15 left in the power play for Littleton. 1:47 left in the game, third period.
Blue line. All right, back to 12, blue. Point, 2 almost loses it, but game, quick shot, far left.
They just go back and forth across the ice,
Great
looking
passing
for their open players,
yeah.
and then they look for the open net.
Quick shot.
That was
Patterson.
another dangerous.
Here we go, zip. Let's do it, buddy.
Come on.
Get on those toes,
Nice.
get it through, loses the puck. Littleton picks it up. Ash trying to help out with a good back check, but can't get it. A forward check, excuse me. Goes deep, Littleton picks it up. 30 seconds left of the power play, 1:03 in the period. Joppe there. Littleton, blue line, D to D, back to 17. 17 looks. Quick shot, blue line.
They draw the, they spread the players out.
They do well.
Liam,
McDowell.
there you go.
Come on, McDowell.
He's like, all right, defenseman time.
Yeah. Gets in deep, follows it down. Littleton's able to pick it up. Blackback tries to do some forward checking, but it goes neutral, and 7 comes up with it. Joppe's trying to cover, goes middle, 17. Shot.
Oh. Not how we wanted to finish this game with 24 seconds left.
No.
Let's take a look at that.
We got to keep those
tremendous pass. And
that's a tough one,
just
man.
over the stick side. I mean,
yeah, that's a tough goalie stance. So 24.7 seconds left in the third frame. 7-3, Littleton. Face off back to neutral. Back there pushing it through. Flat back. Williams. Littleton gets it back to neutral. Sends it over the top, gets through the stick of multiple players. Good
10
hit
seconds
from back.
left. They got one.
Quick shot far right. 5 seconds. 3, 2. And that's going to be the end of the game.
And there it is. Total shots on net. We actually led in total shots on net with 30 shots.
30 shots.
Versus Littleton's 25. Face-offs, that's where Littleton made a difference at 30 face-off wins versus 22 for Regis. You got to look at the bright side of this, where we got Carter Schick going on offense.
Yeah.
Ian Beck, strong goal. It's going to, building chemistry, right?
Yeah. Littleton's a great team. Regis is growing. They will get better. I've seen some great changes from Coach Ott. You've seen some different looks. You've seen some momentum build up. We just have room to grow, and we'll grow. We'll get together. These are great names on this Regis roster. Unfortunately, we came out with 2 losses, but hey, it's the beginning of the season. We'll get it. I have faith in this team and this coaching staff, so we'll get it.
It'll be a fun year, and
yeah,
looking forward to the progression of the team.
We'll see you next time. We'll see you guys on the 1st, which is a Thursday.
Here's the Regis hockey.
And that's our Twisted Wrister tournament starting Thursday. So we'll see you guys there. Tune in. It says 3:45 on Thursday. Your Regis Raiders versus the Bandits of Chatfield. So
It's good working with you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and tune in, please.